because we had just picked up Tracy. Then we stopped at the gas station, and then we was heading to Corbin.
Okay, listen. We were not at the gas station. We picked her up at a gas station, had Subway at the gas station. We left. So we were in northern Kentucky. We came out of Ohio and went into northern Kentucky. That's when my husband is telling the story.
Then we stopped at the gas station to something, and
after you spilled water.
Yeah, I took a drink of my water all over the front of me. I had to stop at a gas station. I go in. The man is standing there, and he goes, he goes, "Daggone, buddy, I guess you just couldn't hold it anymore, huh?" And I said, "Nope." I said, "You know, when you gotta go, you gotta go." And he goes, "Yep, that's right. That's right. Yeah, you sure do." And he said, "You got a change of clothes?" And I said, "I do, but for now, I'll just take some paper towels."
Yeah, we had suitcases in the car, so. And I'll tell you, my husband wore those clothes the rest of that day until we got to the hotel, which is in Corbin, Kentucky, as people say. Sir, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just tinkering.
He tinkers during my teachings and he expects me to sit and be quiet while he's preaching. One night I'm gonna go back there and tinker while he's preaching.
Okay, I'll be quiet.
Well, last time you did that. If you hear one of my videos and you hear beep, beep, that's him playing with the thing he isn't using currently. Anyway, another thing, he loves the Smurfs. So I have came up with the Smurf name for him. He's not Papa Smurf. He's not Smurfette, because Papa Smurf is old.
I would hope I'm not Smurfette.
And Smurfette's a girl. He's not a Smurfling. He's not one of the little babies. He is Vanity.
Vanity?
Yes.
Vanity. Wait a minute. Vanity is the one that walks around looking in the mirror at himself all the time.
And got a flower in his hair, so I gotta get you a flower in a mirror.
I don't even do that.
You want to be Brainy?
No, because I don't go around saying, "Papa Smurf."
Oh, I know what he
says.
is. I know what he is. He's jokey.
Yeah.
He is jokey.
Yeah.
The Smurf jokey.
Yeah, because I love to tease, and I tease the animals. I tease my wife. I tease my mom.
Oh, and his mom will get on his case when yeah. And if you've never heard his mom talk, you're in for a big surprise if you ever come visit his mom.
I gotta tell you
this.
Good.
Of course, I get interrupted again, but it's his birthday. Come on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll finish.
No, I'm done. I gotta think of another story to tell.
Oh, I'm sorry for interrupting. All right. I gotta tell you guys this. I'm sorry for interrupting.
I'm watching the cord.
I gotta tell you all this story. Then I'll leave Crystal alone. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I joked her with bugs one time. I got these fake cockroaches, and they got like these sticky bottoms to it. And my mom does nothing in the morning, makes no move until she has her coffee. She don't even like talking to anybody. She don't even like looking at my dad. So, I think this was on. I spent the night there one time.
She never likes looking at your dad.
It's you go in the kitchen and like you open the cabinet on the end and there's all Mom's coffee cups and then underneath is the coffee maker. Okay, so you got the cabinet right here. Okay, and you have the coffee maker underneath. So what I did is I opened the cabinet door and I put cockroaches all stuck them all onto the door, and I put them right there. Then I didn't do any on the coffee maker because that right there just would have gave away my joke. All right, so I I sat there in the living room. So you got the kitchen right here, and you got the living room right in here, so you can see directly into the kitchen. Mom says, "Hi, Jeremiah." Hi, Mom. Walks into the kitchen, opens it, starts doing that. I'm in there laughing so hard. I roll on the floor. Oh, she comes out there, starts slapping me, and I mean slapping me like that. She tells me, "You almost gave me a daggone heart attack."
His mom had a wooden shoe, a belt, Dr. Scholl's shoe, what else? Phone cord, anything she could grab to spank him when he was a kid. He was a good kid though. His brother, on the other hand, his younger brother, or his older brother, Jason was a middle child, wasn't he?
Yeah.
You know the story about how the middle child's always mistreated. Yeah.
Well, Jason wasn't mistreated.
I'm not saying that, but he was a devil child, according to his mom. Jeremiah, he was the one with the halo. His brother had the horns and a pitchfork, and he had the red hair for it. Anyway, another funny story. My dad, at the time, he was still alive, God rest his soul. But anyway, we're down here, we're going to get food, and we asked my dad if he wanted anything. And he couldn't make up his mind. He was saying, "Well, I want this. No, I'd like this. No, this." My husband, out of the blue, says, "Well, make up your melon, Bill." My dad goes, "What'd you say?" My husband goes, "I said, make up your melon, Bill." He goes, "That's what I thought you said." And where did you learn that, honey? From a movie.
Yeah.
And, oh my gosh.
Come on, make up your melon.
This was the funny thing. And this scared me, but I have to say it because my husband did it. We had an apartment in Fairfield. Yeah, it was in Fairfield. I came home at night and would let our dog Mika, at the time, out of the bedroom because she would sleep in there with my husband until I came home. And I would come home between midnight and 2 a.m. And one night, I come in, the bathroom light's on. I was like, oh my gosh, she left the bathroom light on this time. When I go and every time I went into the bedroom, the TV screen was blue because he would be watching a movie or something and he'd fall asleep with it on. So, of course, the TV screen was blue. Well, I called the dog out, and the dog came out with me. And the kitchen's here, and if you walk straight across, that's the bathroom. Well, I didn't notice this, but when I walked by, my husband was standing there in the kitchen. So when I came out of the bedroom with the dog, he jumped out and scared the living daylights out of me. It was, I screamed. Of course, it was quiet hours, so I have no clue if any of our neighbors heard us. We were on the top floor, so there's nobody above us, but there was someone behind or in front, next to us, something like that. There was somebody behind us because we were in the front. We overlooked the parking lot. Anyway, that was funny. I would not expect. I was going to yell at him for leaving the bathroom light on, but when I went in the bedroom, there was nobody in the bed. Do you have to make sounds back there, sir?
Oh, no.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Got a game for you. I'm thinking of a number. It's between 1 and 20.
7.
No.
12.
Listen. It's a negative. Listen. It's a negative.
8.
Listen. It's a negative.
4. Okay.
I'm thinking number between 1 and 20. It's a negative number. So take all those 2s, 4s, 6, 8s out of your head. 16. All those numbers out. 18, whatever. I'm thinking of a number. It's a negative number. Some people say there's one lucky number in there.
3.
Honey, listen. Somebody says one of those numbers is the lucky number. So it's a two-digit number. So it's not 2, 4, 6, or 8. So what is that number?
3.
It's a two-digit number.
Oh,
A
2.
3 is one digit. 2 is... Okay. If you guys can send me the number that you think it is, I've given him every clue I can. It's a negative number. It's 1 through 20. It's a two-digit number. So that means it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. It's either 10 to 20. So if you guys want to win the prize, you guys can send me the number and we will send you a prize in return at jirwin122@gmail.com, which is JIRWIN122, the @gmail.com, and it's all lowercase letters. Now, my husband, when he first was playing pool in my parents' basement, you had to stand on the other side of the basement when he would shoot, because he would shoot the cue ball go up and hit the ceiling. Now my dad put tiles in when we were kids, but in the middle we've got a lower ceiling. That ball would come up, hit the side of the lower ceiling, and come back down. I swear, I think my husband was trying to do some renovations. Right, honey?
Yeah.
He was trying to do some renovations with the pool table wall. Anyway, do you mind? I'm going back there tonight and playing. Anyway,
I'm working the sound.
our
booth.
Jack, like I said, is a dog. He's going to enjoy the milk bones when Daddy gives them to him. And the cat's going to enjoy her dog or little kitty cat treats when Daddy gives them to her. But, I'm going to sing a few verses of Jeremiah Was a Bullfrog so you guys can hear it. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. He was a good friend of mine. I never understood a word he said, but I helped him drink his wine. A mighty fine wine. That's all you're getting from me. Anyway, we're going to sing happy birthday to him on his birthday. He's in for a surprise. I got him a German chocolate cake. And is that your favorite cake, honey?
Yep.
Got him some candles and a 4 or 5 candle. And he said, you can't put 45 candles on the cake. I said, I don't plan on putting 45 cake. So I'm going to get some little traditional candles. They're big skinny ones, but they're traditional candles. And then also 4 and 5. Excuse me. And let's see, what's some funny stories about my husband? I can tell some more. Oh, he's got big feet, so I call him Bigfoot. Problems?
Not that I'm aware of.
He has tattoos. You can see him when he comes up here. My mom told him one year for Christmas she was going to get him a giant eraser. So he could erase all the tattoos.
God bless her. I miss her so much.
God bless my mom was soul too. Ooh. This was funny, and I told this in the other video. We were out camping, and we had a bottle of water, and it had about maybe that much water left in it. And my husband threw it into the fire pit, and you know, plastic expands and melts, well, and water heats up when it's hot. Well, that water heated up, burst the bottle. Bottle went everywhere. It's all contained in the fire pit, though. And the hot water sprayed back and hit him in the leg. Because I'm a woman, and because I care about everything when I go, I took a first aid kit. So it was one of those ice packs that you crack and then shake up. Shake up. Honey, you might want to sit on the ground so you can't do anything. What I was laughing about when I was trying to tell the story is he was moving the chair and he almost fell over the chair. So, yeah, he is a funny character. Oh, another one. I told you guys this one in the other video, but I'll tell you this one too. We were in the bedroom sitting on the bed talking, And I don't know if he misjudged where he was, but I was in the middle, he was on the edge, and he went to do something and he flipped over backwards off the bed. It was so funny. He is a cop. You put him and Jack Tripper in the same room, and you're gonna die laughing. And it is so funny, some of the things my husband will do. I mean, it's funny. It is so funny. Oh my gosh.
Why are you comparing me to Jack Tripper?
Because the two of you can't do a thing right without making someone laugh. You know, if I would put you on roller skates, you would beat Jack Tripper at roller skating. But if I put you two out on an ice hockey rink, you two would be on your butts, sliding all over the place.
No, I'd probably be flipped over a wall, or I'd be I don't know. I'd be somewhere where I shouldn't.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway, Jack Tripper would be right on with you.
most likely.
Anyway, my husband, like I said, likes Kentucky Wildcats. And his boss likes the North Carolina Tar Heels. Well, my husband had that Kentucky Cup that we were talking about, UK Cup, when we went to Pigeon Forge. He would go into his boss's office for the meeting every morning and put that cup right there on his boss's desk. He's like, hey, you can't put that cup on my desk. What I was laughing about now is we've got the projection screen and it goes against that wall. My husband walks right in front of it, looks right at me, and gets shiny in the face with the projection screen. Right top. But, yeah.
I got projected.
What?
I got projected.
Why aren't you 2 feet tall? Like, never mind. I watched Charlie and the Chocolate Factory last night, so. Anyway.
And Charlie won a chocolate factory.
Yes, he did. But,
Congratulations, Charlie.
who's doing this video, you or me? Exactly. I am. So, no more interruptions from Bozo the clown back there. But, what he doesn't know is I said I wasn't going to tell this story, and I'm going to improvise the story. How many of you, when you take a bath, you take your socks off? I do. My husband usually does. One day, I don't know where we lived at the time, he's getting in the bath, and I went in there to bring a towel into him because the closet was outside the bathroom, and he forgot to get a towel. So I was going to give a towel to him, and I was going to walk back out and play with the dog. I think we had a dog at the time. Yeah, the dog. Anyway, I go in there, and he is stepping into the tub with his socks on. I said, honey, you gonna take your socks off? He goes, oh man. His socks were drenched, I should say. Amongst other things that he's worn over the years into the bathtub. Now he does wear his hat, and that's not a problem. Not a problem at all. But it's funny. Anyway, his favorite color is blue. I didn't have the money, or I would have gotten him a big bouquet of balloons, and I would have given it to him here on the camera, but I didn't have the funds at the time, and the time after I had the funds, so. Are you gonna give me another story to tell here in about 2 seconds? He can't sit up in the chair because he's so big.
What now? What?
Said you couldn't get in the chair, could you?
No, what was your question?
I said, you gonna give me another funny story to tell here in a minute when you fall out of that chair?
What, you want me to come up and tell one?
Come on. You guys want to hear one? Let's hear it for him. Come on.
Hello. Let's see here. Stories. Let me think here.
I know you. You have to say hello every time you go.
Well, I've beat myself up back there. Chris was right about Jack Tripper and myself. It seems like over the years I keep getting more clones here. I'm glad that I can bring happiness and laughter to my wife. I don't think that people at the stores think it's funny, you know, when I fall into signs. I definitely don't do it on purpose. I lose concentration on what I'm doing. I'm talking to Krista, and I'm paying attention to her, and I was like,
How about the one at Walmart?
well, I'm very protective over Krista. I'm very protective over her. So when we're walking out of the car into a store, and we're walking across the parking lot, okay, I will always walk. She'll walk like this, and I'll always walk like one step behind her. And I'll always watch out for cars, and like when we're crossing the road, I'll make sure that I stay 2 steps behind her, so I'll block the car so she can go ahead. Or if somebody gets too close to her, I'll step up to her like that. I'm very protective over her. So it's not that I don't trust people. It's just that with this day and age, you just don't know what's going to happen. But funny story. Let's see here.
How about the Walmart?
What?
We were walking out the other day by the Vision Center.
Okay. Everybody knows in Walmart they got a vision center, depending on what part of the country you live in and what Walmart has in it, okay? Our Walmart here in Ohio, we have a vision center in ours. So we're walking out. Chris is talking my ear off, like always. I think she has her hand out like this, just like she always does on payday. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there getting ready to pull out my wallet. I think what was I going through my wallet at the time?
No, we were walking to the exit door by the Vision Center, and they have a big display out of eyeglass cases and everything. And I'm here, and the sign's here, and my husband's here. Well, my husband's too busy watching what's going on inside the Vision Center, and I knew I could see it. He was going to hit that sign. I just kept on walking and just went to turn around, and he was that close, and he goes, oh, he almost ran into the whole display of eyeglass cases and eyeglasses and contact lenses case.
Yeah, that would have been embarrassing and expensive too. I really wouldn't have to pay for all that.
Especially when Sam Walton's family has that kind of money, right?
Yeah, and I don't. So, laughter is a very big part of